in orange and black. On my way to see my Cincinnati Bengals. Buy me a la beat, corner with my beat, cause that's where it be. Section 118 in my jersey looking clean. Boy, Cincinnati Bengals. Ready for the fight. Or should I say the rumble? Welcome to the jungle.
What's up, everybody? My name is Terrace Troy Horton, and I am here on the 12 Podcast Special Edition with special guest, the mayor of Dayton, Kentucky, Ben Baker. Ben just popped in, so I'm going to bring him on, but we've got a great show for you today, and I can't wait to let you hear some of the things we got going on. Ben, how you doing, man?
Morning, Terrace. How are you, buddy?
I'm good. Good to see you, man.
It's good to see you too, bud.
Dayton?
Dayton? How about that?
I love it, man. First of all, I want to congratulate you on another 4 more years, man. It says a lot about the city and the leadership in our city. And I just want to say congratulations. You guys are doing a great job. I'm more than happy to be a part of this community, and just great to have you, man.
Well, we're really happy to have you too, Terrace. It's been a great last 4 years. Seen a lot of great change in the city, a lot of growth, a lot of economic development, a lot of more placemaking here in Dayton, Kentucky, or Dayton, Kentucky. So it's been a lot of fun too. I think we're all having a good time. So I really appreciate the opportunity to serve another 4 years. We got a great team. We're going to do some cool stuff the next 4 years.
When I think about the river cities, like when you span from the east side of the river cities to the west side, Ludlow has Paul Miller and the Burkett Circus, but we have a figure in Ben Baker that is larger than life. You came in, you were the first to you made the Cincinnati Reds opening day a holiday
as it should be.
As it should be. Yes. And also you were one of the first mayors to come in and automatically probably the smallest river city to adopt the Fairness Act, which was huge. And then when I first came to you and I was like, hey, Ben, I got this idea for Juneteenth. And you're like, oh, let's do it, man. I mean, so you're very open to new things. And I think that's awesome. And that's what a river city needs. In your opinion, in the next 4 years, man, where do you see Dayton going?
We're going to continue to grow. You're going to see more activity and liveliness on the avenue. You're going to see the neighborhoods getting revitalization. You're going to see more events. You're going to see more just people moving around and having a good time and bringing back life into the neighborhoods. Dayton's going to be an amazing town to be a part of in the next 4 years. It's been an amazing part of the last 150 years. But we're going to see a lot of growth in the next 4 years and reinvestment and just breathing more life into our lovely little city.
I seen something. I want to bring this into this. I seen this. It's from Cam Miller. He posted about the city of Dayton's the high school. There's a high school teacher in the city of Dayton who paid first schools seen in the Voice of Dayton. I don't know if you can see this or not. It said not only did the original Bengals of 1937 train at the Tacoma Park, they played a scrimmage game in Dayton, and their best reserve halfback was from Dayton High School, John McAfee, who threw a touchdown pass versus the New York Yankees Football Club in 1937. So Dayton is not a fluke. This is something that has legs.
Yeah, like I said, it's not just today that we're having a good time. We've been having a good time for a long, long time. John McAfee was the halfback, I believe, for the 1937 Cincinnati Bengals, which was the predecessor to the Cincinnati Bengals that we know today. And they practiced right here in Davis Field in Dayton, Kentucky. They had scrimmages here. They practiced at Tacoma down by the river. So, yeah, Dayton has got a long history of doing cool things, and we're just going to continue that history.
And we've got I've got some press. I'm going to show this press docket that I was people have. If you haven't seen it, this is pretty good press for Dayton, Kentucky.
Was established in 1849, but through Super Bowl Sunday, it's known as Dayton. The football ties between the Kentucky town along the Ohio River and Cincinnati, Ohio, date back decades.
The original Cincinnati Bengals were founded in 1937. They had their very first scrimmage at our high school, O.W. Davis Field, which we still use today for our Dayton Green Devil football team.
The Green Devils are the hometown team, but even through the past 30 long, sometimes excruciating years, this remained Bengals country.
Everybody gets all psyched up for the football season, and then things progress, and you're just brokenhearted again.
When the Bengals march through the AFC playoffs began, the mayor of Dayton, Ben Baker, says his crew looked for a way to get behind the team.
The city administrator said, who Dayton, Kentucky. The next day we had our 10-foot banner out front. A couple days later we had these Who Dayton postcards.
Then came the T-shirts.
600 to 700 of them. And that's, we still got a week and a half left. So we'll probably go through 1,000 of them.
Bill Weefring says the shirts are flying off the shelves at his store, which is in Newport. But Weefring is a native of Who Dayton.
I'm one person, you don't lose the love for the city. It's a nice little river town. And where everybody knows everybody.
We're a little river city. We're not Ohio, but we're close enough.
Crystal Johnson is the co-owner of Hometown Heroes, where it was standing room only for the AFC Championship game. When Evan McPherson's kick sent the Bengals to the Super Bowl, the bar and the city exploded with joy.
This is a great thing for our region, for our city. The pent-up anger turned into pent-up joy, and we're loving every minute of it.
It's a ride they're hoping will continue with a Super Bowl victory next Sunday. In Who Dayton, Kentucky, Conroy Deluche, LEX 18 News.
And fat shouts out to WLEX for allowing me to use this content for today for educational purposes only. So how important so tell us how Who Dayton came about and how important it's been for our community.
Sure. So I guess it was right after the Raiders, when we defeated the Raiders, the first playoff game. I was working with our city administrator, Jay Fawcett, and our assistant city administrator, Jared Barks. And we were like, how can we have fun with this Bengals success? We can see Paul Brown Stadium from our houses here. That feels like it's our neighborhood. So how do we have fun and enjoy this success with them? So we started spitballing some ideas and just a little brainstorming. And Jay Fawcett said, who day, who, then Dayton, who Dayton. And then the light bulb went off and we were all like, yes, we got to do that. So it was his advice and his idea to change the name to the city to Who Dayton, Kentucky for the time being. And we went forward with it, and it's been really, really good. You're seeing people walk down the streets with Who Dayton shirts on. You're seeing everybody's posting about it on their social media. We're all having a lot of fun with it here in the city. But what it's also doing is it's bringing regional, statewide, and even national attention to our little river city here in Dayton, Kentucky. People are starting to see, wow, Dayton is a fun town. They're having a lot of fun with this. I want to be a part of that, and so we're having parties and people are joining us, and it's just been really important and a lot of fun for the city to celebrate.
That's awesome, man. So, and with Dayton, I don't think people understand how important popular culture Dayton is to the river cities in northern Kentucky. I'm sporting the Native brand that was birthed in Dayton, Kentucky. We've got a couple recording studios. We've got the Lodge. We've got Unitaza. We've got Hometown Heroes. Our popular culture is second to none. I'm going to pivot a little bit to the real MVPs, in my opinion, of Dayton, Kentucky, and that's the road crews. During this last snowstorm, man, when I first moved here, I was like, man, how are they going to get these hills? Because Dayton has some serious hills if nobody's ever experienced those. I was like, how do they get these hills? And I drove up one time, and I was like, oh, my goodness. So I want to give a shout. And can you tell me a little bit how that works out and, just how important the road crews are to our community?
How's it work out? True pluck and grit. That's what it is. It's our team is led up by Rick Lucas. Rick is he's a long veteran here in the city of Dayton, Kentucky, and he's got a team with him, and they work. And it's not a big team; it's a team of 3, and they work 30-hour days. And I'm not kidding you; these guys don't stop. As soon as they get word of bad weather, they're out pre-treating. As soon as the weather hits, they're hitting the the streets with plows. And you're right, Terrace. We have a lot of hills, and they're steep hills. There's some really steep hills here in Dayton, and those guys are just nonstop. And if you've never been in one of those trucks during a snowstorm, it's a little hair raising. And these guys have no fear. They get out there and they do it. And we are so lucky to have Rick and his team, Jared, worked throughout the night the other night. So we're very lucky to have them.
Without telling too much, or I don't know if this is exposing too much, can you give us the viewers, or the people who are going to watch this thing? I already know. What's the future in Dayton? The river side. I don't know what you call it. Behind the flood wall, we've seen some activity with the Manhattan Harbor and the Tapestry. I know it's called something else now. And with the Manhattan, with the docks, or the name is passing me. The Manhattan Harbor.
Yeah, you hit it, man. You hit it right there. Manhattan Harbor.
Yeah. So I mean, what's a little bit of more of the future plans for anyone who is thinking about, checking this out and thinking about, okay, I want to move over to Northern Kentucky and Dayton. I've already put Dayton is this and that. Give us a elevator speech on that.
Sure. So this is a project that's been in the works for probably 20 years. Back in the 70s, I believe, they erected a flood wall here in Dayton, Kentucky. Because we used to be a pretty bad flood zone. And the 1937 flood actually came all the way up to where I'm sitting today. So my feet would be in water in 1937. And so back in the 70s, they erected this flood wall. And on the other side, the river side of the flood wall, 20 years ago, they started having some developers who wanted to bring that level of the flood wall, not to river level, but to 100-year plus flood zone, so that it wouldn't flood. And they did that. They brought in dirt from all around the region to build up that level. And what we've done with that is we've created a brand new community. It's called Manhattan Harbor. At the east end of it, you have the actual harbor. And, that's a great place to dock your boat, to go down. There's a restaurant down there. It's just a great place to go and be part of the river community. We have a running trail down there, biking trail, however you choose to use it. Go for a nice hike down there. And then that's Riverside. And of course, we have communities down there. So we're having anywhere from a single family home all the way up to, and also multifamily homes. You'll see in the future probably 4 families, 6 families that are popping up along the Riverside there. And we also have, as you mentioned, Terrace, there's a couple different apartment complexes that are available down there. So anybody of any income level can be a part of that community. It's really changing the city. It's changing our makeup. We're increasing our population, by a lot and kind of quick, which is really important for our businesses here in the city of Dayton, Kentucky. This morning I'm sitting here having a cup of coffee from Unitaza, which as you mentioned, but it is some of the best coffee in the region. And it's a little gym right here. But we're introducing hundreds and hundreds of people into this city, thousands, that are now going to enjoy our coffees, who are going to enjoy our restaurants, who are going to take use of our financial services here in the city. We have barber shops. I know we got a barber shop right there in the avenue we're big fans of. These people are going to be utilizing those businesses and continue to be a part of that community.
That's awesome, man. And I see nothing but good growth going on. Okay, I'm going to pivot to the next part of the show, and that is going to be the party. The party you mentioned.
Yeah, buddy.
We're having parties and things like that, and this is the Who Dayton kickoff party. And when I saw this flyer yesterday, I got so excited. I was hanging out with my son, and I was like, Who Day is going to be there taking pictures with all the kids. Oh, how right in Dayton, Kentucky, man. How exciting is that for the residents and the people who are going to come to this party? We have to have the mascot for the Bengals in there to share this moment. And they don't have to go to Paul Brown. They don't have to go to any other river city. They can come right here to Who Dayton and have Who Day. Oh, man, it's so exciting.
Well, I tell you what, man, it's been a lot of fun. And I would be remiss if I didn't give a huge shout out to Tiffany Myers. Tiffany is a city clerk here in the city of Who Dayton, Kentucky. And she has been spearheading this. And she asked, I guess it was about a week ago, right when we realized, wow, we're going to the Super Bowl. Well, we have to have a kickoff party, kind of like a tailgate. And so she's been putting this together, working with our businesses and bringing a party to the central part of our city down at the Memorial Park. And then she asked, "Do you think I can get the Bengals mascot?" And I jokingly said, "You probably got a better chance of getting the president at this point." And she reached out to the Cincinnati Bengals and told them, what we're looking to do. We're looking to bring a family-friendly event down to the city of Dayton, Kentucky. And they said, "Yeah, we'll send the mascot." So we're gonna have an opportunity for our kids and maybe adults, I don't know, to go down and get a picture with. Yeah. So we're gonna, me too, man. Trust me. We're gonna go down and get pictures with Houday down in the park. We're gonna have games. Food's gonna be catered in. I hear we got a killer DJ who's gonna be spinning some fun music. We're gonna have food catered by our local businesses, and we're just gonna just again bring that community feel together for Dayton and kick off the Bengals in proper style.
And I've seen something on there for potential vendors. If someone wanted to be a potential vendor, is it too late, or would they need to contact Tiffany? Or I could put in the comment section. I can leave I'll leave the event in the comment section so people can know how to be a vendor if they want to be a vendor.
Yeah, two great ways. If you want to be a vendor, we're accepting vendors who are doing football related items, Bengals related items, or Dayton related items. We're trying to keep very concentrated on that idea. But if that is you, then we want to hear from you. And the best ways to do that would be either to call area code 859-491-1600, or you can send an email to info@DaytonKY.com, and that will get to Tiffany and the team, and we will see what we can do to help.
So, and I have something about the pep rally because he did mention the DJ. I will be DJing and playing some music for you guys. And if anybody wants to hear something, just send me. I'm going to make a playlist, and it's going to have "Welcome to the Jungle." I don't want to work. I just want to play on the drums all day. I have a song with Levi Jones called "Houday Boys." I'm going to play Yates Bruh. He has a Bengals song. So it's going to be family-friendly fun. I'm going to go from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and today, and we're going to have a lot of fun, family-friendly fun, man. I'm super excited. I can't believe that Houday is going to be there. I'm still pinching myself. One last thing before I got you. I got to ask, how long is Dayton going to be? How long is it going to be? Is our city going to be known as Dayton?
Well, forever in our hearts, obviously. And I also want to point out, I mailed something to the city of Dayton, Kentucky, and it actually got here. So we're being recognized by the United States Postal Service as real deal, because we know we're a real deal. So we're going to have fun with this to the Lombardi Trophy comes to Cincinnati, and maybe if we're lucky enough, Zach and his team can bring it over to Dayton, Kentucky. We'll cheer them on.
They have to.
So,
when we win the Super Bowl, we need to come together as a community and get that Lombardi Trophy here. And I know I mentioned this in the email, but I'm going to make this public right now. If Cincinnati Bengals win the Super Bowl, Horton's Barbershop is no longer called Horton's Barbershop. It's going to be called Dayton's Barbershop. I'm changing the name. I can't change it officially until July. But if they win the Super Bowl, Dayton, Kentucky, and this momentum and this movement will be forever etched in our community. As long as I have a barbershop here, it'll be called Dayton's Barbershop. It'll have a Dayton's a Bengals theme to it. I'm going to pull all my resources. I'm going to get these Bengals in here on lots of times, coming in here, signing the wall, doing autograph signings during the week. So Bengals, let's go. Houday, man. Houday.
Hey, Terrace, before I jump off here, can I make a play request for your DJ?
Absolutely.
All right, I will send you the link. But Dayton, Kentucky's very own Jerry Gifford made a video and a song back in the 1989 Super Bowl. It had some pretty awesome musicians on it, including Judge Mickey Folger and Sonny Mormon, and of course Jerry. So I'll shoot that over to you if we can get that played during the party. That'd be awesome, bud.
Is it something that's on Spotify or anything like that I can look up and I can make sure that it's on the list?
It's not on Spotify. I got it on YouTube.
Okay, cool, man.
Does that work?
That'd be something that works perfectly. And maybe if they want to reach out, I know a guy who can get it on Spotify. I can get it, we can put that out for him. But man, Michael, thank you for coming on. And we in Dayton, Kentucky, Dayton, Kentucky, we are lucky and privileged to have such a great mayor. Very accessible. Very easy to contact if anybody has any questions or anything like that for them, or want to move into the city. I can be a testimony about how easy it is to work with the economic development department and the new assistant city manager and the city manager Jay Fawcett, and I can see some great things coming to Dayton, Kentucky in the next 3 years. I got a feeling, man. I got a feeling that we're going to be the premier river city. I mean, not to knock any of the other ones, because I mean, we're all like, you're from Covington. I've got roots in Covington, but it's all about who Dayton right now, buddy.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, rising tide floats all boats, but yeah, Dayton's on the rise, man.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks for coming on, Ben. I really appreciate your time, buddy.
Anytime. Who day?
Who day? Well, that's the show today. Special on the 12 edition of what's this called? Asktarrishorton on the 12. So I'll leave you with the Who Dayton song, Who Day Boys. See you guys Saturday at 12 in Memorial Park.